Hello everybody, welcome back inside Microsoft Flight Simulator and welcome back for another stream. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in today on this Thursday afternoon. We're almost done another week, my friends. Hang in there, one more day, and then we've got Cross the Pond on Saturday, as if it's already been 6 months since we did the last Cross the Pond. Absolutely bananas. So thank you guys so much for your support. Appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome. Simple Takeoffs, Only Blue, Squawk 7600, 12 Cut, Aviation Guy 809, Mr. Kane, Matt Warren, Leonard Grant, Mr. Anthony Baldo, good to see you. Hamza, good to see you, my friend. Zane-tastic, welcome back. Spoozy Clips, good to see you. Stone 808, good to see you, my friend. We've got George Collard, good to see you. Lights 00, welcome back. Quick Match, good to see you. Jeff L, welcome. Flyboy 726, good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. Igor Aguilera, good to see you. Matt Warren, welcome. Nick's Aviation, good to see you. Matthew Nadell, welcome. Stephen C, good to see you. Elias, welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Alexi Rastas, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Willie Side, welcome aboard. Supersonic Jellybean, welcome. Jacob Snatchberg, good to see you. Enrique Lightborn, good to see you. Spikeflies, welcome. Gaming Zand, welcome. The Dutch Gamer, how are you, my friend? Big Lurch 01, good to see you. Soren, good to see you back, my friend. Hope all is well. Aviation Videography Berlin, good to see you. JR, good to see you, my friend. Mr. Always Flying, good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. May Hunt, good to see you. Hope all is well. Adon, welcome back, man. Welcome, welcome. Nick's Aviation with the 5 bomb.
Been way too long, Captain. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you being here. I am doing well. All is well here in the virtual simulator world. We've got some fun and interesting releases in X-Plane. We're going to hopefully have some fun and interesting releases here in Microsoft Flight Sim very soon. We've got Nabil coming in with 15 months. It says 13 months, but 15 months. YouTube's all out of whack with their memberships right now, but whatever it is, thank you, Nabil, for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you for 15 months, 13 months, whatever it is. Thank you for your support, man. I really do appreciate you. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, and they've lost count of memberships, apparently. You think it would be pretty easy to just put a month in front of someone's name, but apparently not. Squawk 7600 coming in with the first-class membership. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate that, man. Huge no floaties to you. Welcome up into our first-class lounge. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. You're going to be sitting here at the front of the aircraft with a nice cold beverage. Thank you very much for stopping by, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are flying real-world time, real-world weather today, so we should get a beautiful sunset arrival into Lisbon. Fingers crossed, that's what's going to be doing. So welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. We're obviously in the A32NX mod today. We're going to be taking a look at VNAV. I did a practice flight last night, and the VNAV was pretty good, actually. I was kind of surprised at how well it worked. Few little kinks and quirks here. You have to, you know, basically whenever you see it get really below underneath your glide slope, you just got to basically put out some speed brakes. Speed brakes are your best friend in the A320neo. So I'm excited about this one. We finally have a working VNAV. We can actually start to plan our descents. We don't have to worry about drawing in, you know, lines 100 miles out from our descent and pre-planning descents and stuff like that. So really, really cool that they've finally been able to implement, the VNAV. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one. It should be a lot of fun. So, friends, without further ado, we're going to jump inside the cockpit. We're going to get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We're over to Lisbon today. Obviously, we're checking out Sim Update 8, which, or World Update 8, sorry, not Sim Update, but World Update 8, which took Spain, Portugal, all this beautiful, I love flying in Spain, love flying in Portugal. In my opinion, one of the most beautiful approaches you can do is landing into runway 3 into Lisbon. The way that the rolling hills and you come off the ocean and the houses and just everything about it, the entire approach into runway 3 is just absolutely spectacular. So really looking forward to today, guys. It should be a lot of fun. So yeah, let's do it. Let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. About an hour and a half over to Lisbon and about an hour and a half back today. So long day of flying, so we're not going to waste time sitting here chit-chatting. Another thing that I've noticed is the FPS seems to be much better within the aircraft now. I believe I landed in Lisbon last night with about 50 FPS, so no degradation like we've been seeing. I don't know if you guys remember a couple weeks ago when we were flying, basically no matter what airport we landed at, by the time we landed, we we were in we were getting like 25 FPS. So that seems to be fixed with the most recent update. It was either the aircraft or the simulator, but either way, that seems to be addressed and seems to be fixed. So good news. Let's go to the overhead here. First things first, we're going to grab the external power. I'm going to grab the battery switch 1 and 2, and I'm going to start bringing some lights on here inside the aircraft. We've got Flite 477 coming in with a $2 donation. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, dude. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Yes, this scenery is absolutely amazing. This is Latin VFR, Barcelona. Highly suggest it. I really like everything that Latin VFR has brought to Microsoft Flight Sim. I think their scenery is really nice, really nice. So, Flight Force, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Portugal, my hometown. Nice. Thanks so much, Flight Force. Appreciate your continued support, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you. The weather is crazy outside today, and it's just getting my it's got my my sinuses and everything just all crazy today. It was super cold yesterday, and now it's warm and raining and like kind of ice snowing. It like ice snowed last night. Just weird things going on right now. Weird weather. I guess it's good though. Everything's getting out of the way for Smitty's arrival in about 2 weeks' time. Less than 2 weeks now. Smitty will be gracing us and coming to hang out with us. We're also looking. We're gonna try and get Smitty on a stream one day. We're gonna get him doing some landings for you guys on stream if he's up for it. I don't want to make him do anything that he's not comfortable with, but if he's up for it, we'll get Smitty on camera here for you guys, and we'll do some flights with Smitty. We'll get him to do some landings so you guys can see just how spoiled you are when the captain flies, right? I'm just joking. All right, let's get our Adairs here set. Adairs left side, right side, and center. Let's grab all those. Looking good. Let's come down here. We'll get our crew supply on. We're going to get our nav and logo lights on. I'm going to power up the APU master start switch. I'm going to get my seatbelts on, and I'm going to get my no smoking to auto, and I'm going to I'm going to arm my emergency lights. Cool. That all looks good. Let's come down here. Let's turn this guy on. Some things have changed with this, actually. It's quite a lot of things have changed with the electronic flight bag. It's a little bit different in case you haven't been here. If you're not looking, you haven't watched the stream in a while. So things are a little bit different here, but that's good. Pretty straightforward. You just follow one little thing that I like here is you can go to the actual services, and you can like connect the jet bridge. You can open the forward door. You can do a lot of things from here. You can connect the external power, you can call the baggage truck, you can call the catering truck. So really cool that they've implemented this little page here. And now you actually have your own full fuel page. So you actually have to set your fuel and do all that fun stuff. So really cool. I like what they've done with this thing, so it looks good. Hey, now that was rude. Didn't see nothing here. Nothing to see here. All right, let's go to the ASXP menu. We're going to go to the AOC menu, and we're going to go to the weight and balance page, and we're going to start loading the aircraft. So let's go and send off our OFP request. We've got 174 packs on board today. That's wonderful. Let's start the boarding process. Great, cool. Let's go upstairs. Everything is looking good up there for now. Great. Let's start loading up the airplane as fuel. So let's come down here. Fuel on today's flight. What are we looking for here? Let's go over to the Simri flight plan. We need 6417. 6,417 kg. Good. I'll go ahead and refuel that. You can see it's refueling. It's got a nice little thing here as well. Really cool. I like what they've done with this. I think it's really intuitive. It's a pretty damn cool feature that you can add to this one. So let's go ahead and bring it back here. We can look at our altimeter. We've got our weather here. It is raining. QNH is going to be 0998. So we'll flip that over here. 0998. We're going to grab the ATIS. I believe we do have some ATC online today, so we're going to grab the ATIS departing out of here. Again, I'm sorry if I feel like I'm rushing. I just want to get the we are trying to get a nice sunset arrival into Lisbon, so I'm just trying to do my best to get us off the ground here and as best as we can. ATIS today is information Delta, which we've got, and we're going to tune to tower now, which is going to be on 118.
Hey Cap, just again want to say how much I always appreciate you and love all that you do.
Well, thank you. Who was that? Maverick. Thank you so much for your support, dude. I appreciate you, man, dropping the $10 donation. Thank you so much, Mav. I appreciate you, man. I hope your stream, at least your flights yesterday, went a little bit better after we had our little chat. Figured out with the active sky and stuff of what's going on. So huge no floaties to you, Maverick. Thank you very much for your continued support, man. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're off today. At least you're getting to relax, or maybe you're at work, but hopefully it's a nice easy day. Thursdays, right? Thanks for your support, Mav. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you. That's extremely kind, my friend. Appreciate those kind words, dude. Thank you. Okay, aircraft is loading. We're doing its thing down there. That's all good. GPS primary is available. That's fine. We can come down here. We can go to the init-ref page. Daza, thanks so much for your support, my friend. Coming back up into first class. Huge no floaties to you, Daza. Thank you very, very much for the continued support of the channel as well, my friend. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Daza. Huge no floaties to you, Daza. Thank you very, very much, man. I appreciate you as always, dude. Thank you. And Visheth for 10 months. Says 7 months, 10 months, but 7 months. I thought it was more than 7 months, but I digress. It says 10 months for me, Visheth. Thank you very much, dude. That 10 months seems to be a little bit more accurate. Thank you for the support, man. Truly do appreciate you. Daza and Visheth, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys as well. Huge no floaties to you. Tanush, good to see you back as well, man. Life is good, dude. Can't complain. Complaining gets you nowhere, right? Complaining gets you nowhere. All right, cool. Tune to frequency, 18.1 tower frequency. That's good. We can turn him up to make sure that we've got good and decent audio. Where are you? V-Pilot is here. Good. All right, cool. Do I have to do anything with these? No, we don't have to.
Barcelona Tower, hello. This is Vueling 194 with you requesting clearance to Lisbon.
Vueling 194, clear to Lisbon via Desenia for Quebec departure of the runway 24 left into the climb 6000 and squawk 6263.
Already cleared into Lisbon, sending for Quebec departure out of runway 25 left, initially 6000 and squawk 6263 for Vueling 194.
Vueling 194, read back correct. Break, Vueling 17 Alpha Mike, doing 160 degrees 07 knots, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
2 autorizado a despegar, Vueling 17 Alpha Mike.
All right, cool. Let's call for our clearance. Barcelona Tower, good evening. Vueling 3 Golf Hotel with information Delta. IFR to Lisbon, please.
Vueling 3 Golf Hotel, good afternoon. You're clear to Lisbon via Desenia for Quebec departure of the runway 24 left. Initially climb is 6,000 feet and squawk 6255.
Cleared into Lisbon, SETI for Quebec departure 24 left. Initial climb 6,000, squawk 6255. Vueling 3 Golf Hotel.
Vueling 3 Golf Hotel, read back correct.
All right, cool. Readback is correct. We're looking good on that. Wonderful. Cool. Let's come down here. Let's start programming the FMC, the McDo, the CDU, whatever you like to call it. LEBL departures. Still not updated in here. They're still showing 2.5, so we're going to expect 2.4 left. Again, I don't know what's going on. There's definitely something going on with the AIRAC. There's no departures out of Barcelona. I don't think this is the airplane. I actually think this is the AIRAC. I updated the AIRAC the other day, and it's removed all of my SIDS and stars. So we're just going to insert that. That's perfectly fine. What we're going to have to do, though, is we're just going to have to manually put in the waypoints here. So off of runway 24 left, you can see that we've got the initial point of 1502, which is right there. We're going to want to make a left turn direct to Dotis. That's what we're going to be on here, and that is the for Quebec. You can see here Senya for Quebec. So after departure, left turn 162 direct Dotis. So we're going to plug that in here. So we're going to go Dotis. Again, I don't know why this is not in here. It's something to do with the Navigraph. I don't think it's anything to do with the aircraft.
It's the time of the month again, CPT. Lol.
This guy, man. Daza, huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for the $10 donation. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is extremely kind. Absolutely awesome, man. Thank you very, very much, man. When I land using the Flyby R320, it keeps saying sync rate at me. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong or if the plane I fly Toliss A319 or an X-Plane 11 and it doesn't happen. Beluga, usually when you get a sync rate error or a sync rate message, it means that you're descending too quickly. Usually you want to keep your descent rate under 1,000 feet per minute when you're on approach. I believe the average is between like 700 and 900 feet per minute is what you should be on your glide path on your descent. Try easing out your glide path. Try not maybe you're just going in a little bit too steep. I flew the aircraft last night. I didn't have any problems with it. So, but yeah, man. Thank you. Soon I'll get the same beast CPU as you, an i9-10900K. Very good chip. Very, very good chip, man. I've been extremely happy with the performance on this one. Probably going to hold off on doing an upgrade for a little bit. I just really don't feel like we need an upgrade, but we'll see. So from Dotis, we need to be at BL046. We'll add that one in, BL046. We'll throw that in there. Good. And then from BL046, we're going to BL054. BL054. All right, and then that should take us direct to Senya. And there you go. That is the departure. So for whatever reason, the airplane doesn't like the departure, but that's fine. We've got that in there. That's all looking good. Cool. LPPT Lisbon, they usually land on runway 3 because of the wind configurations, so we're not going to change that. We're going to plan for the ILS runway 3 on the Exxon 8 Alpha departure, arrival star. We're going to take it via PESIX. That is exactly what we want, and we're going to insert that. Beautiful. Scroll through here. We'll make sure that all of this looks good, which it does. I'm happy with all of that. Wonderful. Great, great, great news. All right, cool. Let's go back to our NITREF page. We'll go to a NIT-B page. We'll plug in some information here. 0 fuel weight, 60.6 with a 0 fuel weight CG of 24.3. That all looks good. Wonderful. Block fuel for today's flight. You saw here that we've got 6.4.
Happy Thursday,
Happy
Captain
Thursday.
and crew. Casting you from my home computer to my TV, so I can watch you during this really boring WebEx on my workbooks. Have to keep on mute though. Don't want any crazy Amy donation messages coming through my mic again.
None. Huge snow floaties to you, man. Thank you very much, T2A. Appreciate you as always, man. Glad to have you on board this Thursday afternoon. I hope you're doing well, man. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, dude. I appreciate you as always. Thank you, man. That's very kind of you. All right, cool. That looks good. Our NIT-B page is all set up. Fuel pred, that's all good. Let's go to our performance tab now. Plug in some information. Departing transition altitude is 6,000 feet as we see up there, so that's looking fine and dandy. I'm going to turn you on. Good. Flaps are going to be 1 with a trim value of up 0.5. Good. We're going to be flexing to 65 degrees today. Actually, we'll do 55. A little bit of a short runway. We'll go 55 degrees. That's fine. V-speeds today, 134, 135, 139. Beautiful. All of that is looking good. Let's go to the overhead. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU. Let's get the fuel pumps on here as well. We're ready to rock and roll. We'll go ahead and remove our catering. Where are you? Catering, and we'll remove the jetway as well. If we take a look here to the left. Oh, okay, jetway apparently was already removed. No problem. Jetway, you go back that way. Thanks. All right, and if I jump outside, you're going to be moving. Yes. All right, cool. He is moving. Good. All right, cool. Sweet. That looks good. We need to get our squawk code in here. Also need to get some lights on this guy. Squawk code that he gave me was 6255. Clear, 6255. On and reporting, TARA.
American Feliciator here to say that I just got approved to control Honolulu Tower. So next time you fly to Hawaii, I'll control for you, Daddy Canada.
Yes, please, thank you. Love flying in Hawaii. It's been a while since well, not that long, but yes, I love flying in Hawaii. Congratulations, man. Good news. That'll be fun. I'm sure I'll get your beautiful American accent while I'm over there flying around. Thanks. Thank you for the donation, Cameron. Good to see you, my friend. I hope all's well. We got to pick up that little racing game. For sure. Flight Force, thanks so much, dude. Dropping another $2 donation. Huge no floaties in chat for American Aviator and Flight Force. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate you. The most realistic virtual pilot there is. Bah, it's a lot of awesome virtual pilots out there, man. But thank you for the kind words. I really do appreciate that. That's absolutely kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we're looking good. Let's go ahead and get our radio.
309, please, Erin.
Radio turned up here again. We're going to go push and start out of 242. If I had to take a guess, we're going to go pushback. Okay, yeah, no problem. So we're going to be
cleared to Lisbon via the Senya 4 departure 6000 6257 for Air Portugal 1039.
Portugal 1039, read back correct.
I completely forgot how to work this thing. It's been a while. Don't mind me. I hate that like you have to like click it to move it though. I really hate that. We're gonna turn it like that. That should be good to like right about there. We'll insert that. We'll enter that. Good. And then we'll request our push and start. And Tower, Vueling, 3 Golf Hotel, push and start, stand 242, please.
Vueling 3 Golf Hotel, push and start facing east, units and 998.
This is ground.
Push approved, facing east, 0998, Vueling 3 Golf Hotel. All right, cool. Sweet, looking good. Mouse scroll wheel to rotate. No, I know. I was trying to move it down. So, yeah. Did you see XP72 stream last night? If not, watch it. He used the Captain Sim 777. Oh, boy. Did he actually get a flight done in it? That's the real question. I didn't watch it. I ended up, you know what's funny is I ended up loading in, and I believe he was like just departing out of here because I heard some radio calls and stuff. But yeah, I'd be honestly surprised if he got a full flight done with it. That's for sure. Tanush, thank you very much, dude. Coming in with this, isn't that Singaporean? $2? Says Cap, I hope you remember me from the old days. I do, Tanush. Thank you very much for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
For start and push. Okay, cleared for push start.
Huge no floaties to you, Tanush. Thank you very much for supporting the channel as well, my friend. Really do appreciate that. Thanks so much. Of course I remember, man. Of course. All right, park brake is going to the off position.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines.
Red beacon light is on. APU bleed is on. External power's off. Just in time. There we go. He crashed 3 times. Oh boy. Well, I mean, there's a reason why you don't see anybody flying that airplane, right? That's karma in itself right there. Average Beaver, thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Let's go ahead and fire up engine number 2. Poor XP, man. I swear he always seems to get like the shitty end of the stick, man. He's such a nice guy, too. Daza!
Hey CPT, it's that time of the month again.
Oh,
wait a minute. Did I say that already? Oh man. Lol.
Oh, dude, we're taking out of Matthew's fund here, Dazzle. Be careful. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate you as always, dude. Thank you,
Captain,
man.
what are going to do now that we don't have ZZZZZZZ stabilizer motion?
Yeah, who knows? No more stabilizer motion yelling at us. We'll be back to flying the MD-11, man. We're gonna, I think we're gonna let some updates come out. We're gonna let it marinate a little bit. Hopefully, we can get that VNAV and the LNAV completely figured out, and then we'll be back, man. So thank you for the support. I appreciate you as always. Average Beaver, Daza, thank you so much for support, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you. Tanush becoming a business class member as well. Tanush, thank you very much for support, man. I really do appreciate that. Huge no floaties to you guys. Let's welcome the newest member. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Will I do an April Fool's stream? No. April Fool's is tomorrow, isn't it? No live stream tomorrow. We're going to be live on Saturday. We're going to be doing Cross the Pond. We're going from Oslo to Vancouver.
Please set your parking brake.
Going to be a long one, friends.
Parking brake set.
Going to be a long one. Park brake set. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect.
PTU barking away at us. Look at that. Vueling.
Have a good flight.
Another Vueling right there. I think that's a static airplane. But
thank you and goodbye.
engine number 2 is spooling. We're looking good here. You're going to have to cop the BAE 146. Yeah, they sent me an email about it, Sonny. Yeah, I don't want it right now. It's just there's no FMS or anything integrated into it. I just told them to send it over when all that's ready, you know. Is this a real flight? It is a real flight, yes. Done in an A320neo as well.
6275,
Oh, is that a real flight? What, from... No, it's not a real flight. California. No. From Oslo to Vancouver? No, not at all. You're correct. It probably would go Oslo to Montreal or Toronto or something like that, you know. Can we fly the Avro again? We will, man. Yep, we will. Like I just said in chat, they sent me an email the other day asking if I'd like some, if I'd be interested in flying it, which obviously I would be. All right, cool. We can close that. We're looking good. We've got 2 good engines. We're looking good. Let's go flap set position number 1. Arm our ground spoilers. Engine mode selector can go back to normal. Thank you. Auto brake over to max. RTO. Predictive wind shear system over to auto. And I think we're looking good. We can go to the overhead. We can kill the APU. We can kill the APU bleed. And we'll let them know we're ready to taxi. Get our taxi charts up here. I'm sure it's going to be pretty easy. Probably Echo 1 to Kilo, Golf 1 or something like that. It's always interesting taxiing around here in Spain and Portugal. Spain's a little bit weird with its taxi, but... And Tower Vueling 3 Golf Hotels ready taxi 24 left.
Vueling 3 Golf Hotel, taxi to holding point runway 24 left. Via gate India Sierra Echo and Kilo, you're clear to cross runway 02.
Alright, holding point 24 left, India Sierra Echo and Golf 2, and we're cleared to cross runway. Vueling 3 Golf Hotel. Alright, that's coming off.
Portugal 1039
trim up 0.5. Park brakes off. Nose lights on. Should be slowly moving
6066
here.
now for, Air
So,
1039.
again, like I said, taxi
I put
instructions always a little bit funny. We're going to go Echo 1. We've been cleared to cross the runway, and then we'll make a left turn for holding point. Probably Golf 1 is what we'll end up taking there. 4 straight pistachio shells were empty. Bro, they're expensive as hell too, aren't they? Pistachios are
UPS
expensive.
698, I rigged it too.
Hey Gap, do you remember when you smashed a hard landing into Burbank in the A300 when you got an engine failure in the 747-200? Yep, I remember all of those. I do.
UPS 698, please check your microphone. I rigged it 2x5.
Track hours working nicely today. Hey Cap, how do you fix the Xbox app? Every time I run Microsoft Flight Simulator, it doesn't let me play. I didn't buy it through the Microsoft store. I bought
UPS 698 taxi to
I bought
Point.
Microsoft Flight Sim through Steam.
Sierra 14 by Quebec November Sierra.
Taxi, holding point, Sierra 14 by Quebec, Sierra, what's his name?
Crazy weather here today.
Vueling 114 ready for taxi.
I wish you could do a nav
Vueling
tutorial.
194,
I mean,
taxi
all you have to do is
to
watch the stream,
Holding
man.
Point runway 2
You'll learn,
for
promise.
Left via Quebec,
There, also the most
then
epic
right
smash
to
was when you
Juliet,
planted the
Kilo
319 into the
runway
GA
8.
airport in South America. Yeah, that was a good one too. That was a good one. I remember when the 319 came out and we flew it into Aspen.
Sorry,
That was the last time I think we flew it for a very long time. I remember that. Taking our next left onto Kilo, I think it is. It's actually raining but sunny here. Yeah, it looks like it's like intermittent. Looks like it's raining and it's, yeah. Have you read about the BA-146 releasing at the end of April? I have not, no. Interesting. I know that they don't have a working FMC on it yet, so it'll be interesting to see when and how quickly they implement that, but yeah. Really wish the fly-by-wire windscreen wipers would work. Well, that's something to do with, that's a Sobo, right? Like, you can turn the windshield wipers on, but it doesn't move the water. That's on a Sobo. A Sobo's got to do that, right? That's on a Sobo to fix. But, are you doing a live stream on Saturday? Yeah, we're doing Cross the Pond. Cross the Pond in an Air Canada 787 from Oslo to Vancouver. Will you buy the Concorde? No. Unfortunately not. I'm sorry. Yeah, my sim brief doesn't work with the A32NX. Please help. Go over to the A32NX YouTube channel.
Sit back and relax,
This
folks, as the
guy.
captain treats you to an amazing flight. Simply the best. No floaties.
Unreal, man.
Smash the thumbs up button, eh?
Absolutely, eh? Huge no floaties to you, Flyboy. Thank you very much for the continued support as well. Guys, let's get some huge no floaties in chat for Flyboy, dropping the $50 dono. Absolutely outrageous. Flyboy, huge no floaties, man. Thank you very, very much for your continued support of the channel, my man. Jesus. Flyboy's going to be winning next month. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Might be able to join. I hope you're doing well today. I am Nick. Yeah, we are on VATSIM. We're just about to depart out of Barcelona, but we will be flying back from Lisbon. So yeah, can we get him into the 742? You think he'll fly the Concorde? Yeah, exactly. See, exactly. Not that I don't enjoy it. It's just like, oh man, it's just such like it's so much work for just, yeah. A lot. Kishi, you've been timed out and your message has been removed about 15 times now. Please take your suggestion over to the Discord. I don't know what you plan on, like, what am I going to do, Kishi? Am I just going to, like, stop what I'm doing right now and do your flight request? Come on. We have to be sensible here, please, okay? I understand people want to see me fly somewhere, but there's a certain way that you have to proceed with doing that. Your message has been continuously deleted and deleted and deleted. You would think somebody would understand that probably shouldn't repeat the same message over and over and over and over again. Please join the Discord and put it in the proper...
Vueling 3 Golf Hotel, the wind 160 knots, runway 24 left, good for takeoff.
Good for takeoff, 24 left, Vueling 3 Golf Hotel. Please just go over to the Discord, man. I have a full section dedicated for people who would like to request a flight. Makes it super easy on you and super easy on myself. Miss Emma, good to see you. Hope all is well. Don't take off from the taxiway like XP did. Yes. How did he take off from the taxiway? Like what? How did that even be a thing? How? Where did he take off from? I don't understand how he does these things sometimes, man. It's like, wait, what? How did you manage that one? Very clearly labeled when you go onto a runway. All right, let's get the landing lights on, nose light over to takeoff, strobe lights on, wing lights on. We're fully configured, ready to go here, friends. What are your thoughts on the VNAV or the fly-by-wire? Great airplane. It's a free airplane. It doesn't get much better than this for free, man. So you know. He has to be doing it on purpose. I don't know, man. I know XP. I don't think he'd be doing things like that on purpose. I don't know, though. Who knows, dude? Who really knows, to be honest with you? You never really know. I know Kirk, though. I don't think he'd be doing that on purpose. Probably just, like, nerves and just probably wants to get the airplane off the ground without problems, I would say, more than anything. But I don't know. I'm not him, right? A long time no see your streams on my old account was banned. Uh-oh. Well, let's try and be better behaved on this account, shall we? Yes, yes. All right, friends, let's do it. We've been cleared. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, my amigos. Throttle's up to 40%. Good. Chrono's coming on. Good. Let's go. Flex set. SRS auto thrust blue. Let's go.
You're on 194 holding.
Airspeed is alive.
Vueling 194 behind you, halting company traffic, run up by runway 24 left behind.
100 knots, we're neutral.
Runway 24 left, Vueling 194.
V1, rotate. Positive rate, gears going up. God, this simulator, man. I missed you. You look so good. Put the little wing view to hard and...
There's no fuel latency. My driving on 122.8. Have a nice stream.
122.8. Thanks for jumping on and giving us ATC. Really do appreciate it, man. See you soon. Feeling...
Gonna step out for a second, no worries, I have a parachute. Hashtag Boat the Bear.
Throttle's down to climb. Huge no floaties to you. Flyboy dropping another $10 donation, guys. Let's get some love in chat for Flyboy. Thank you very much, Flyboy. Appreciate you as always, dude. Huge no floaties, my man. I hope you have a great afternoon, and hopefully I'll catch you back for one of the landings.
Vueling 194 to win 160.
Alright, back on Unicom. Following our flight plan, I'm going to turn the sounds down here a little bit. They do get quite loud on this airplane. Turn those down to about there so we don't got to go deaf. Cool. And we're climbing. We're looking good. We go upstairs. We get our runway turnoffs and our nose lights off. Yeah, the sim feels much smoother. I don't know if it's because of the like NVIDIA driver update or they did something with the simulator itself, but even just like looking around the cockpit and it's much whoa. Of course, that's just karma. As soon as I talk about how smooth it is, we have a crazy stutter. 220 knots, let's go flaps clean. But it did feel really nice and smooth there for a second. Of course, karma coming in at full force on that one. Do I buy NFTs? No, dude. That is just the biggest waste of time, in my opinion. That's fine, though. Keep that climb going. 37,000 feet. Overshot that turn a little bit, but that's fine. There's standard barometric pressure. And let's engage autopilot so we can get some beautiful views out here, shall we? Autopilot 1 is coming on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Mark Z, my man, up into first class. Huge enough floaties to you, Mark. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. The flight engineer for the month. Huge enough floaties to you, Mark. Thank you very much for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. What are my track IR motion settings? I can probably open those up for you here. Track IR, where are you? Track IR, where are you? Where are you? Track IR? Am I missing something here? I don't see track IR in my list of... That's weird. I think it's 0.3 on the motion and 50 on the smoothness. That's what it is. 0.3 on motion, 50 on smoothness. Landing lights coming off 10,000 feet. We'll get the wing lights off here as well. There we go. Climbing up out of Barcelona. If you respond, did you hear it's due to ad? You could please repeat it. What's that, Tanush? For what, my friend? Magma, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Thanks for being here. All right, turn down the sounds here a little bit. We don't need to go deaf listening to wind sounds. You're not flying the MD-11 anymore? Follow the track properly, right? Exactly. Yeah. For when you'll be live for Cross the Pond. Oh, Cross the Pond is 11 a.m. is our departure. 11 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday. I'll probably get everything ready after the stream today. I'll get the thumbnail up and everything. We'll kind of do our thing. So we'll get that ready for tomorrow. Yeah, so 11 a.m. Eastern time is our departure. I will probably go live at 10:30 a.m. I think is something like that. We'll probably go live 10:30 a.m. I think. So yeah. What ETC do you use for X-Men 11? I'm looking for more realistic. I just use VATSIM, Nick. That's it. What is that in Zulu time? Great question. You'll have to take that over to Google. I am not a Zulu expert. I believe Zulu isn't that 1459, or that may be UTC. Isn't UTC Zulu 1459? I think is the UTC time 1459. What do you think of the A330-900 mod? No thanks, Andre. Pilot 86, my man, jumping back up into first class. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate that. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. UTC is Zulu, okay, and GMT. Ah, we learn something every day. Thanks so much, Pilot 86. I appreciate you, man, as always. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, so our departure time, our departure slot is 10:59 a.m. But that's our departure slot. We should be logged in half hour, getting our clearance and getting everything done a half hour before our departure point. So we'll probably log in at about 10:30, 10:40 a.m. and hopefully we'll get our clearance like that. Should be very simple, very easy. Grab our clearance because it is the flight plan that they give you is a flight plan that every aircraft flies from that airport over across. So I'm thinking of buying the Airbus throttle add-on, but I don't know what the knob over the park brake is. That's rudder trim. That's your rudder trim. So if you ever, hand flying the aircraft and you have a crosswind or something, you can add some rudder trim so it makes it so you don't have to, push on your pedals left or right or something like that. He got home from school early since the middle of the day. They called half day because of the spike in COVID cases. Damn, that's crazy. Hope all is well. I mean, that's kind of what happens after spring break, right? If you guys saying Zulu is UK time, it's not, as we're in daylight savings times right now, which is Zulu +1. There you go. There you go. Cap, what airplane will you use for Cross the Pond? Arthur, we're using the Heavy Division 787. The Heavy Division Mod 787. I've been getting really good performance the past couple times that I've flown that airplane, so that's what we're going to be flying. Outlaw Gamer, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well, dude. Good to see you. Microsoft Fleet Simulator looks so much better than X-Plane, especially the clouds. Visually, yes, it's yeah, especially X-Plane 11. Yeah. How much did my 3080 cost? It was 1,400 CAD, I believe. 1,400 and change CAD. ECAP, what's your opinion on the Fila 747 Classic? If you're a fan of a classic airplane and you're a fan of the 747, it's an amazing airplane. It's a handful. It usually takes me about an hour and a bit to get everything programmed, ready to go and off the ground. You've got a full engineer's panel. It's quite a complex airplane, but again, if that's something that you're looking for, I don't think it gets any better in X-Plane, you know. VNAV in the heavy mod? There is, Davis. Yeah, to an extent. There is, yeah. Using the experimental version or the dev version of the 787 Heavy Division mod. Lars, I don't know if you can show me here Heavy Division 787. So whenever I go to the GitHub, I just use this version right here. So this is the latest version, 0.1.3. How do I get to other releases? I've heard of numerous people have asked me if like I use the experimental version, the developer version. I have no clue, dude. I don't know how to get to any of that. I don't like using GitHub. I think GitHub is like the most, you might as well be speaking Chinese to me right now. I look at this and I'm like, the fuck is this? Like, why can't I just have like a, you know, and I see here it's like normal versus WO release. WO release is the same as normal release, but the release does not contain managers, payload and sim rate manager. So you can get the dev version, the experimental version when you're on the Discord. Okay, so again, I have to join their Discord, but there are links to the dev and the experimental and the Heavy Division Discord. So I have to join their Discord, and that's what you guys know how I feel about that, man. I'm literally part of probably 50 Discords that I don't think I've ever said a word in, or that I've never read anything in. I've only had to be in the Discord so that I can I hate how people make you join the Discord to download something. It's just, yeah, I'm really not a fan of that, but okay. So I have to join their Discord, click the code button and download zip. Code button, well that's to download this, right? The latest version. I already have this installed. This is already installed. So what I'll do is I'll have to join the Discord. I'll do a search. We'll do the Heavy Division mod Discord, and I'll join the Discord. So what are you guys suggesting that I use? Should I use the developer version, the experimental version? But it's worth it. I'm flying the dev version. By the way, you can also leave it after the download. Okay, cool. So, so Lars, you're suggesting I go with the dev version? It's so ridiculous what Discord has turned into. I personally hate it. Always jump onto a new bandwagon to keep up with society. It's just, I just don't like how people are like, oh man, look at my Discord, I have 30,000 people. It's like, well, yeah, because you made everybody join to download something. I get it as like, you know, as an advertising side of things, and like that part of my brain understands it, but yeah, it's just, it is a piss off. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to beat around the bush. There's very few things, like I'll never make anybody like, oh, you need a command or you want to download something, have to join the Discord. No. The only thing I have the Discord for that like maybe people are upset is if you want to shout flight requests at me. That's just because chat just becomes this never-ending thing of, you know, everybody will just spam in chat, you know, like, oh, Captain, can you fly here? Oh, Cap, can you fly there? Oh, Cap, can you fly here? And then chat just ends up being, you know, so that's why we created the Discord channel for, you know, we tell people if you want to request a flight, at least you can do is join the Discord and take care of that. But, okay, so I find the Heavy Division mod Discord. Heavy Division mod Discord. How do I join their Discord? I'm sure it's on flightsim.to. Is it on flightsim.to? Can anybody send me a read more? GitHub. Oh, you can join the Discord. Okay, here we go. Joining the Discord. Join the Heavy Division mod Discord. All right. There we go. I have joined the Discord. What do I do when I'm here in the Discord now? Where do I go? Do I go updates? Experimental branch. If anybody can tell me where to go to links, downloads, and tutorials, links. Latest dev version. Ah, I see it. Okay, so latest dev version is here. Okay, I just downloaded the latest dev version, I hope. Right? That's where I go. I go to links and downloads. Why not use Microsoft Flight Simulator Community Downloader? It will let you know when updates are out. Not with this one. I think you have to go to, I think you have to join their Discord to do it. So, how's your FPS doing, Captain? I heard there was an issue with the latest update, so I haven't flown Microsoft Flight Simulator at all. I was actually having terrible updates before. The frames seem to be fine now. We're up in the high 50s, almost 60s. Frames seem to be fine now, so I think we're doing well. Yes, the dev is safe. All right, Lars. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for all that help. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Community Downloader has the dev and experimental. Oh, does it? Well, there you go. Community Downloader. How have I never heard of that? Captain Karsten, thanks so much for your support, man. Becoming a business class member. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, Captain Karsten. I appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've reached cruise altitude. Do you know what that means, guys? Wait, we're not at cruise altitude yet. Hold on. Sorry, I got a little ambitious with that one. My bad. Good afternoon, Captain, from a beautiful day in Fort Hood, Texas. John, good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. Boeing need to step it up. I know the airliner with maintenance. Sure, yep. There's a shadow mod if you can do. It gets rid of the soft flickering shadow edges in game. Interesting, Ryan. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. What do I have for storage? Just an external drive and an SSD? For storage, Davis? No. I've got a 4 terabyte SSD, 2 1 terabyte SSDs, a 1 terabyte M.2, a 500 gig M.2, an 8 terabyte NAS drive. I don't have any externals, not yet. I haven't had to. I just added a 4 terabyte SSD instead of doing external. So, yeah, you can use everything for CTP. There you go. I'm new to Sim Update 8. After 1 to 2 hours, FPS starts dropping to 20 FPS. Yeah, that's with the last one. I think that they've fixed it with this most recent patch, the world update or whatever I think they did. So, finally, Rotate fixed the bugs I had. Gonna fly this bird across the pond. Nice. Is that with their update 5 that was released, I believe, this morning or yesterday? So, won't be able to join you on Saturday and making some extra casts helping someone dig holes in their backyard. Woof. Good evening, Cap and chat. Greetings from Germany. Pegasus, good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Hope all's well. Hope all's well. Hey, Cap, you flying CTP on Saturday? I am, yes. Hey, Cap, not sure if you're willing to share, but how do you get the speed, altitude, time banner at the top? Jarvis, sorry for getting late to you. Exclamation point banner in chat. And that's it. Quick question, what is the name of the mod that you're using for points and hours system on Streamlabs? So, Smitty, everything is done on Streamlabs. It's called CloudBot. Called CloudBot. Yeah, it's literally just called CloudBot, and then under CloudBot it's under the loyalty, and that's it. CloudBot and loyalty. Where's our music? There we go. RTX 3060 Ti came today. Extremely performance. Microsoft Flight Simulator runs smoothly. My older card was the GTX 1060. Yep, that'll do it, man. That will do it. You get the route from CTP team. Yeah, you get your routes automatically for you. I didn't turn on Xfeed in the MD-11. It fell out of the sky. Uh-oh. I'm going to Discord you because I need to put stuff on another drive. I'm so confused. I just don't know what I can run Microsoft Flight Simulator on. I'm assuming just get another SSD and out if there. Yeah, I mean, you never want to, like, if you want to install the simulator, I would suggest installing the simulator on an SSD or a hard drive. And then there's nothing wrong with using an external drive for like ortho or scenery and stuff like that, but you want the actual simulator installed on a proper SSD or something like that. So, how many streams are you going to fly the A320 family? This week, 2. We've only got 3 streams this week because Saturday is going to be about a 12-hour stream. So, yeah, managed to get the last spot for CTP. It's LTFM to Newark. Yeah, that's not bad, man. It's not bad at all. What time is BTS right now? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the UK time. What time is it right now for me? 10 to 1. 5 to 1 in the afternoon. True, the MDA is a great. A lot of us are confused. I mean, it needs to be fixed and patched. Hopefully they do that, but yeah. You get the routes on Friday. Yes, got that one. What is Saturday? Cross the pond. Cross the pond. What route are we going to do? We got Oslo to Vancouver. I wanted to do a Canadian route. We could have got Oslo to Saskatoon, or Winnipeg, sorry, not Saskatoon. I think it was Oslo to Winnipeg, but if you're going to fly to Winnipeg, you might as well just go the extra hour and a bit and take it to Vancouver, you know? So we're going to be flying Air Canada 787, Matt. True fashion. Captain Canada in an Air Canada 787. Have you ever played Ghostwire Tokyo yet? I have not, no. Is Peanut your second channel? Dude sounds exactly like you. What, really? I don't even know who that is. You're doing EHAM to Vancouver? Very cool. Don't go to Winnipeg. I live here. Not worth it. Nice. You're doing LPPP to TP BP. Nice. How was the flight model in the 787? I don't know, dude. It's been a while since I've flown it. I'm going to do some practice flights tomorrow with it. But yeah, hopefully all goes well.
I'm glad that we're in a flight simulator today. Less chance of a hired hand driving the push tug onto a fence. We really need to talk about Smitty's crops though. Also, can't wait to land in Lisbon. I love those lesbian women. They make great videos.
Yes, they do. Huge. This guy, dude, out of control, man. Huge self-floaties to you, C2A. Thank you, as always, for the donation, my friend. What a character. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What time did I get for takeoff? 10:59 a.m. Eastern time. 14:59 Zulu, or UTC. Cap, have you ever saw the Bellingham Airport? It's very close to Vancouver. Yes, I have. Do I like Reese's Pieces? Yes, I do. Absolutely. Never tried to fly a Boeing. I'm spoiled with the A320 and porting my flight plans from Simbrief. You can do that in the heavy division mod. You can do the same thing. You can import your flight plan. Yeah, no problem. Do you need CPDLC to cross the Atlantic? No, you don't. You do not. Holy, dude. What's with you guys, man? Outlaw Gamer 81 dropping the $50 donation. Guys, can we please get some love in chat for Outlaw Gamer 81 dropping the 50 bomb. Holy macaroni. Let's get some no floaties and damn it schmitties in chat. That deserves some damn it schmitties. We're on the last day of the month. Last day of the month, guys. Showing all the love. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With one of your After Dark streams, can you try Halo Infinite? I'm new to YouTube. I'm just getting started. How do you grow YouTube? I'm new and autism. I mean, I'm not laughing at that. I don't think you had to include at the end that you have autism. There's nothing wrong with that, man. I don't think that changes the fact of anything about you becoming a YouTuber. And honestly, man, my best advice for anybody that's starting out YouTube: do something that you love. Do something that you have a passion for. Do something that people can like relate to you, and people can like really see that, like, you know, this is something that you love, and it's something that you really enjoy doing. I think the easiest way to get people on board with the content that you're creating is to just show them how much you love, you know, flying, streaming, whatever it is, whatever you want to do for your content, you know. Yeah. Phoenix, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Thanks for being here. SB, good to see you as well, man. I hope all is well with you, dude. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's pop this guy up here. We're literally going to be chasing this sun the whole way. So, did you get the photogrammetry update for Lisbon? I did, Juan. Yep. It's in the, just have to go to the scenery manager. How to get the landing rate to show up in Microsoft Flight Simulator? I download the plugin, but it doesn't show on the sim. So JR, if you go to the website, if you go to the
You're very welcome for the $50 dono, and here's a 20 for some drinks later.
This guy, huge no floaties to you, Outlaw Gamer 81. Thank you very much, man. $70, huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel, man. That's extremely kind of you. Really, really do appreciate that, guys. Let's show some love in chat for Outlaw Gamer, showing some love to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much, dude. I really do appreciate that. Weather is doing some weird updates. I'm getting a contact me from 13375. 13375. We'll tune to him. Did you say at 11 a.m. Zulu, the last question for timing? No, Tanush. 11 a.m. Eastern time, which I believe is 14:59 Zulu. And Tanush, like, all you have to do, man, I'm gonna put up a stream, Tanush. So all you have to do is just come back to my channel, check my channel whenever I put the thumbnail up, and you'll know exactly when I will be live, my friend. It's not like it's going to be a secret. I'm not just going to, oh, I'm live now. You know, it won't be doing that. So 3375, who are we with here? This is 3375.
Please climb for level 320.
This is Madrid Control. Madrid Control. Have you played Goat Simulator? No. No, I have not. I'm sorry. Not played Goat Simulator. Madrid Radar, good evening. Vueling 3 Golf Hotel, flight level 370.
Stand by, in a second, please.
I'm unable to add liveries in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Can you help me out?
Vueling 3 Golf Hotel, hello, identify 370. Continuous file.
That's file, thanks. Vueling 3 Golf Hotel.
Sierra Papa Echo 065 at Malaga, you are clear for the arrival.
I've learned a lot from you on how to fly for X-Plane. Well, thanks, Outlaw Gamer. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude. Vishnu, what are you using? Are you using Xbox or are you using a PC Microsoft Flight Simulator? Is it worth getting the full version of Microsoft Flight Simulator since I have the standard edition? You have to figure that one out, Max. I mean, honestly, I think you'd be buying it more for the scenery, but I'm probably going to say no. Probably not worth it. If I'm just being honest with you, probably not worth it. Have you played Red Dead 2? It just got in the Xbox Series X? Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Clear to land 30, Lufthansa 06 Papa.
Europa 21, 2106, descenso 7000, 1007.
I'm using a PC version of Microsoft Flight Simulator, so you just have to put them in your community folder. Find where your community folder is, and you should just put it in there.
Madrid Center, Skyways 430, requesting descent.
Skyways 430, estallo descent to fly level 210.
Did you say SkyWest?
Start descent to 210, Skyways 430. And we had TCAS resolution a few minutes ago.
Quite strange. Are you flying with the microphone flight simulator, sir?
Yes.
I think it's an issue because the traffic that probably gives you the TCAS was 1000 according to the radar that I have here right now. It's 1000 below you, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Microsoft needs a better 747-800 for you to do long hauls? Yeah. What's going on with PMDG? Anything? Nothing yet, Davis. Nothing yet. I hope we get something soon.
128 Alpine 89 Whiskey Bravo. Thank you, bye-bye.
Europa 2106, descenso 6000, autorizado ILS Zulu, pista 30.
I did try CAP, but it's not showing up. Do you remember how to turn on the developer options in the simulator and then try? I don't think it has anything to do with the developer option to get some liveries in. What liveries are you trying to get in? Yeah, I agree with that, Mr. Music. I think that's a good point. I agree. Mr. Music for all. Very good point. I have standard edition on Xbox. The only benefit from getting the full version would be the Dubai airport. Yeah. No, I agree.
11845, Aerostream 251. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. What does that mean? Obviously, see you later? Is that in Spanish or Portuguese?
8637, cuando listo, descenso nivel de vuelo 200.
Cuando listo para 200 disponer 8637.
Until later or see you later. Got you. It's Spanish? Okay.
Iberia 9152, Madrid aproximación, frecuencia 118,750. Hasta luego.
118,750. Gracias por el servicio, que tenga muy buena tarde. Iberia 9152.
Control, hello, this is Vueling 194 with you, flight level 330, inbound Lisbon.
Flying direct 3, flight level 240.
Flight Tron 001, hello, identify, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, attack.
Drew, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Vueling 194,
Hasta luego means see you later, and it's in Spanish. Cool. Thank you, guys.
Continue as flight, Vueling 194.
Madrid, buenas, Portugal 564, level 360.
Portugal 564, hello, squawk 4457, boa tarde.
4457, Portugal 564.
You said buena tarde. Does that mean good night? I look like Leonardo DiCaprio? No. I look like Seth Rogen.
Ryanair 24 Mike Lima, Unicorn 1228, bye-bye.
Another fellow Canadian. Can't wait for Saturday stream. Gonna be crazy. Will you fly the BAE? Yeah, we'll get it one.
Portugal 5664, identify, 360, thanks.
Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Okay.
Portugal 132 Whiskey, Charlie, my space, Unicorn 1228, bye.
What's on Saturday's stream? We're doing Cross the Pond. Cross the Pond westbound.
Madrid Jetline 299, buenas tardes.
Jetline 299, buenas.
Captain Canada, you look like you're ready for a massive heart attack. What the fuck? That's a really weird thing to say to somebody, man. Flyboy, what's up, man? Welcome back, dude. Good to see you. Flight's going well so far, man. Chat needs help finding a working VATSIM model matching. I use I forget what the hell I use.
Spanair 8637, descenso nivel de vuelo 100.
I would point out that this controller is speaking proper Spanish, not the SoCal Mexican style that I'm most familiar with. Got you. Got you. Yes, AIG, thank you. You can put exclamation point MM in chat. Exclamation point MM.
178, hello, identify.
That flight is dumb long. Any idea how many hours? I believe it's 10 hours. 9 hours and 59 minutes. No, it was mentioned earlier in chat, but just checked out the Peanuts channel, and my god, he does sound just like you. That's crazy.
Direct to Tosto jet flight 17.
Skyways 430 for further descent, Unicorn 1228, bye-bye, stay safe.
How to get the ATC communication skills for VATSIM? I'd like to join VATSIM, but I only have little knowledge for ATC. Practice. Practice, 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 Wildy man. That's pretty much it, dude. That's the only way to do it. Using the experimental patch on this bird? I am. Yes. Where are you flying from and to on the CTP? We're flying from Oslo to Vancouver. Alexander, you're absolutely wild if you think I'm going to do anything for you after comments like that, my friend. You're lucky you're not banned from the channel. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm just going to let you sit there and see what else you say. I can't get the AIG to actually download anything. Once I select the airline to download, it just sits there for hours. Jay Savvy, I can definitely suggest watching a couple tutorials. It's a little bit weird. It's definitely an install process. I would say watch the videos as closely as you can. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. That's all I needed. I just needed that one extra comment. Goodbye. Steph, no worries at all.
For
No
Bravo,
worries.
when ready, descend for level 260 there.
260, okay, for Bravo.
Lufthansa 06 Papa, runway 30 vacated.
Thanks. Taxi to stand 3 via Bravo.
Clearly,
Stand 3
ASXP,
via
good to see you,
Bravo,
my friend.
Lufthansa 06 Papa.
AIG is one hell of an install, but once you get it done, it's really the hang of it. Yes, I agree, 100%. Yeah. Flying the MD-11 at the moment. How's it going, Clearly? Any issues? Did you update it to hopefully the patch 5? Some people are not even worth your time. I 100% agree. That's why I said I was in a good mood today, you know? I said, okay, you know, listen, everybody makes stupid comments, you know, whatever. He could be hopped up on sugar. You know, maybe he's had a special day. He's had a bad day. He feels like he's got to come and take it out on me. You know, I can do like 1 or 2 comments, but like, you know, to just be blatantly, listen, like, there's also... Anyways, yeah, we don't need to get into it. You're correct. Yes.
Jet flight 178, level 200.
Jet flight 178, sorry, climb for level final 380.
Climb to level 380.
Xpri, I'm doing well as well, man. It's good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Why don't you use the realistic radio effects? Marston, so whenever I use it, for whatever reason, I have an audio mixer. Whenever I use it with my audio mixer, it gets too loud. Like uncontrollably loud. I do not use add-on linker. No, J7, I don't. What's your recommendation for Flite joysticks? I mean, all day going with Thrustmaster. I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster, so you should know that, but yeah, all day I'm going with Thrustmaster, man. I don't think anybody makes a better joystick for the price. For the price, I'm sure there are better joysticks out there if you're willing to spend $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800. For the price, going with the
Cap, I have the patch 4 for MD-11. Have they said when they're going to release a new patch again, or should I just request a ticket?
I would request a ticket, Mav, because I think in order to get updates as they come out, or like beta patches and stuff, I believe you need a ticket. So I would do that one, man. Yeah.
10875.
Nah, it's okay, Tanush. I just remember how much better my life is than theirs, dude. That gets me through the day. That really gets me through the day. Oh, so Grande, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. Good to see you, dude. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Mav. Throw some no floaties for that 5 bomb. Thanks, Mav. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, I would send them a ticket, Mav. No. Haven't any problems at the moment, and yes, you're on patch 5. Got you. So there is one more patch, Mav, that's out of patch 5. They sent it to me as well last night, so. I have Thrustmaster right now, and I'm absolutely stoked about it. Yeah, I love the Thrustmaster product line, man. I think it's so cool. What they've done with the, you know, with the Airbus joysticks and stuff, I think it's absolutely awesome. You need a ticket to update. So Jaden, in order to update the aircraft, they're releasing very small patches. They're basically dealing with one thing at a time, like major issues. So the LNAV, the VNAV, they're dealing with major issues. So if you want to update on those basically daily, you have to submit a ticket that basically puts you on a list, and they basically just give you, you know, they email you the patch as they go. Greeting from Sweden, Marcus. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you.
65, descend for level 900.
Descending for level 900, Vickers 065.
Gotcha. I had a little to no problems last night on patch 4 as long as I didn't use Active Sky. Yeah, I think patch 5 has got everything fixed now. Yeah, a little bit of a weird process, Jaden. I guess they're doing it because the X-Plane org won't like take daily updates to the airplane. I guess the org basically wants to update the airplane once like it's like full patches, and Rotate wants to like work on things slowly. As like I just said, like one at a time. They want to make sure they've got all the bugs fixed one at a time. So they're offering like daily updates, you know what I mean? And I guess the org didn't want to do that, so they've had to go this way, I guess. It's a shame Unreal Weather doesn't get updated anymore. It was pretty good while it lasted, but the default live weather seems pretty good now. I've used the default live weather almost since the beginning, and I don't really have any problems with it. Fly-by-wire working on a freeware 380. Would you fly it? I mean, of course, dude. Like, I don't know how many times we would fly it. But yeah, of course we'd do some flights.
Descend 4000, or Nostrum 251.
So the legit updates will be on the org store when the baby patches are done? Yes, I believe that's exactly what's going on. Yeah. Whilst we're on the subject, shout out to Patches. Oh, man. Dude, we made an enemy for life. I feel so bad, man. But, like...
Here getting stem cell injection, slaying life. Thank you for the distraction, brother, and amazing stream.
This guy, man.
After a drop, you're clear for the Jivas
Dropping the $187 donation.
Was that,
what a class act, man. What a class act. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Oso Grande. Dropping the 187. Holy macaroni, man. Huge, huge no floaties. And let's get some damage Smitties in chat as well.
I just misheard you. Say again, which approach?
Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you.
If you want to, you don't want to do that,
thank you for the kind words. I really, truly do appreciate that, man. That is extremely kind of you, dude. Thank you.
Okay, we can just stop by.
Huge no floaties in chat, Oso Grande. Thank you, my friend.
Sunrock 70 Victor, hello.
I use Thrustmaster on Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox. I love it. Love what you're doing live, Cap. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. I think it's absolutely awesome, Mark, that we've opened up this hobby and, you know, people that are on consoles who never otherwise would have had the opportunity to try Flight Sim. I'm so glad that you know, I know that Microsoft received a lot of hate about it, but I personally think it's the right move. I think it's amazing. I think in the long run, I think like as this game, you know, ages and progresses, it's only going to get better, man. So I think it's awesome, dude. Thank you again, Oso Grande. I appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day, dude, with your stem cells. Hope that goes well. Doesn't that hurt? I hope it doesn't hurt, but... Are you going to get the PMDG when it releases? Absolutely, Lucas. I've got my money and my credit card on hold for it, my friend. Yes. Absolutely, I will. When is the PMDG going to drop? Nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. It's been in beta for well over a month now, so... Sorry, I missed the beginning. Currently flying from Istanbul to Dubai in the Fly Dubai 737 MAX 8. Nice. Sorry if it's already been asked. Any plans to check out the Boeing 247D? That's not for me, Jay Savvy. Is that the one that I saw Flight Deck to Sim flying the other day? Like the airplane from like the 30s? That's definitely not for me, man. That is way above my pay grade. Way above. I wouldn't even know where to start with that, man. Which version do you recommend? Premium, deluxe? Really depends. It depends where you are. I feel like it depends where your flying skills at, Wildy Man. If you're brand new to the hobby, I would say just go with like the premium or the standard version, but yeah. Clouds are looking solid, they are.
464 hello, Madrid control, flight level 370.
Speedbird 464 hello, identify 370. Arrival at Madrid, non-22 Charlie, ILS Zulu, runway 32 left.
Did I see XP72 crash last night? I did not. I've had a couple people tell me what happened, but yeah.
Speedbird 104, my apologies, can you say again, please?
Caught fire and ditched in the ocean? Wasn't that, like, I feel like he probably did that on purpose, though, did he not, though, Matt? Was he probably just showcasing something or testing something, or was it, like, legit, like, had some issues? I wish Xbox would have a replay system. They'll have it, Jack. Sooner than later, man. They'll implement it, dude. Firm believer.
Madrid, boa tarde, Ryanair 9 Delta, follow 370 to Dispo.
Ryanair 9 Delta, follow Squawk 4465.
Squawk 4465, Ryanair 9 Delta.
Very cool, John. Yeah, that's cool.
Capital 561, request heading 040 to avoid.
Is approved? Call when you want to return
no worries,
your
man.
navigation.
Report clear, Capital 561.
You cannot manage the oil pressure and the engines caught fire. Got you. Now, Jaden, we're talking about Flight Deck to Sim. He was flying this like super old aircraft from like 1933 or something.
Sierra Papa 065, descent 4000, QNH in Malaga is 10.
Mongolian stir fry tomorrow. Just thought I'd mention that. Ugh. We may have to do that here, Smitty. There's a couple places that do it here. I might have to take you. You'd have to teach me. Last time I've been to a Mongolian grill, I was probably in my teens. So currently flying the heavy division 77 dev from MMGL to LEMD, 4 hours in, no issue so far. Sweet, good news, Supersonic.
Request taxi.
Portugal 14 whiskey, taxi to runway 30 via Golf. Correction, runway 30, right? Or does the airport give you runway 31?
We got runway 31 for departure. 14 whiskey.
XP72 stream last night, crashed the desktop, then taxiway takeoff, then Captain Sin 777 went dark, then ocean landing, then fly-by-wire A32NX. Holy macaroni. That sounds like a full week to most streamers. That's literally a full week. And XP does it in an evening.
Center, this is Skybase 523 requesting
I love Kirk, dude. He's such a nice guy, man. He was probably just rolling with the punches too, man. Knowing XP, just rolling with the punches, man. Probably laughing it off.
Okay, stand by.
Look at those views down there, though. That's so beautiful. The ortho over here is gorgeous. Hey, such a nice guy, 12 gut. Hello all. Checking in from Memphis. Nice livery, thanks. Appreciate it. Nothing to it, just walk down the line, an empty bowl, pick what you want, put it in the bowl, and add some sauces and oils, and then to the bowl, and then they cook it, and they take it to the cook, and they cook it. Simple. Huh. See, my issue would be I'd probably overpack it. Right? Like, my bowl would just be like over spewing.
Clear to land runway 31 and Airstream 251.
Iberia 89 Foxtrot Zulu. Autorizada a despegar pista 29.
I don't know why, but the DC design Concorde is a little smaller than the real one, or is it just I have no clue, Philip. I haven't really seen much about it, man. I'm not a Concorde guy. I feel like you really love the Concorde and like you're all about the Concorde, or you don't. And I'm just unfortunately one of those people that I'm not interested. It's, the Concorde was retired before I was like a fan of aviation, so I never, never grew up with it, never saw it, never, witnessed it. Yeah. I'll take a pic of my pre-cooked bowl tomorrow, and you'll see how the huge mess falling over the edges. Of course. Yeah. That's how they get you, though, right, Smitty? Because don't they charge you by weight? Like, isn't it just by weight how big your bowl is, how heavy it is?
We have clearance from the previous, and we had a startup, and we have starts. Looking for taxi now on the ground, Malaga, Echo Charlie, November.
Got my last exam tomorrow, physics, watching your stream, so calming and awesome. Thanks, Cap. Evo, thanks, man. Ivo. Appreciate that. Huge no floaties, man. Thanks for those kind words.
3-1 via Alpha, call reaching Echo Charlie, November, India Kilo.
You really want to fly, but you're on Xbox? Soon, hopefully. Soon, hopefully, VATSIM can get some services over to the Xbox. I think it's just the way that Xbox does their security stuff. Makes it very difficult for, like, VATSIM and stuff. They charge by the bowl? Oh, Jarvis, that's dangerous, man. The place that I went to, pardon me, the place that I went to, they charge, like, it's based off weight. So that's dangerous, right? Because they put you in front of all this food and you just start filling your plate, filling your bowl, and then you go to pay and it's like, $30-40 bucks a plate, and you're like, what the hell? Any plans for the Salty 7-4? I didn't have any plans, Jay Savvy, but I will look at it again, man. I'll look at maybe, do they do the thing? Do they do the same as the? Do they do the same as the heavy division guys? Like, is it? Are they doing the same as those guys? Like where there's like a a dev version, a experimental version, a stable version, or is it just one version? Here, one price per bowl, no measuring done at all. But that's here, I'm sure, and Monsieur Trudeau has a plan to charge by the weight, of course. Monsieur Trudeau, ben oui, mon ami.
Behind the landing traffic line up on way there, Portugal 14 whiskey.
Yeah, that's a shame, Matt. But like, to be fair, was XP flying like the default? Was he flying the default Captain Sim, or did he have like all the mods into it and stuff?
Mantenga nivel de vuelo 210.
Recibido, bueno, mantenemos nivel de vuelo 210. Perdón, 210,
Make your own burrito at Chipotle. Ooh, I like those. I'm actually more, John, it's funny you say that. I used to be all about the burritos. And when I met my girlfriend that I'm with now, when I met her about 2 years ago, she actually got me onto the burrito bowls. And I really enjoy burrito bowls, man. I enjoy bowls over the actual burrito. I find like when you make it a burrito, it's like just this messy, you know, kind of soggy mess of things. I find the burrito bowl it's so much better. So much better. I'm about the bowl for life now. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I suggest next time you go, John, just for me and for chat, do a burrito bowl instead of an actual burrito. The bowls are, man. But the tortilla is so good. It is. But usually what I'll do, Austin, is I'll get like some fresh tortilla chips on the side or something with some salsa or some guac, and then have it with that. But yeah.
523.
Captain Sim 75 and 76 for P3D is actually nice to fly. Sucks that he would ruin his name just trying to make a couple bucks, doesn't it?
Say score again, please. 40.
4403.
You like the burrito, but you think the bowl gives more food? I don't know. It depends. I guess it depends on the packaging that they have, right? So, saw a video where a guy was in America first class, compared the food to Emirates economy, and the Emirates economy looked way better. American didn't even take the plastic off. I mean, you've definitely, you've got definite differences of, you know.
HJJ 4G departure, runway 27, initial climb 360, score 4403. Skyways 523.
You like to eat and smoke bowls? All day, every day. Alright, we got a top of descent. Look at that. We've got a top of descent marker. Oh, baby.
Call ready
crazy.
For departure, runway 27.
Chipotle inside PX Fort Hood. PX is similar to Target in a strip mall. There you go.
Call me ready for taxi. Break Portugal 1047. You are leaving my space. Unicorn 1228. Bye.
What's the name, please?
FedEx 9 por la derecha en rumbo 070.
Working VNAV, yes. Did you fly from Vancouver to Schiphol? Have we done that? I don't think we've done that flight, no. Cass, I'm doing well. Good to see you, my friend.
Takeoff, Portugal 14 Whiskey.
Echo India Kilo behind the traffic, line up and way runway 31.
VNAV is actually pretty legit, could use minor tweaks, but overall was nice to see when I tested last night. Yeah, I tested it last night, it seemed to work pretty well. Anyone tried the new chicken adobo at Chipotle? No.
Golf 10 and Lima.
Are you using the in-sim replay? No, and Vishes, thank you for reminding me. There's a couple things I need to do here.
Madrid para FX, ¿me confirma por la derecha?
Sí, disculpe. No, por su izquierda en rumbo 070. Si viaja por la derecha, fallo mío.
Por la izquierda, copiado 070, gracias.
Alright, we've got our landing rate up. Somebody asked earlier, and I meant to. It's probably not here anymore.
Bound to a BP.
Channel 9 November Romeo, hello, squawk 4466.
Squawk 4466, Channel 9 November Romeo.
Need to get flight recorder up as well, because we're definitely gonna want to watch this replay.
Beaver 464, start your descent now, fly level 250.
Starting descent now, fly level 250, speed bird 464.
I'm curious to see how well it keeps up with the green dot managed descent. It always seems to be changing, and it says 1,500, 2,000 feet above profile. Yeah, it was a little bit weird, Matt, last night. I noticed if you start getting like above your profile, just throw out some spoilers, some speed brake.
Clear for push and start.
Really seems to help.
QNH 1009, Skyways 523.
All right, guys, bear with me here for a sec. I'm going to go grab my salad real quick. I will be right back.
Portugal 14 Whiskey at a 2,300 for flight level 90.
I Portugal 14 Whiskey identified, climb flight level 200.
Climb 200, Portugal 14 Whiskey.
Echo India Kilo, southwest wind 300, 12 knots, gusting 22, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 31, Echo Charlie, November, England.
Yes, Sierra Papa Echo 065, continue approach runway 31, there's a traffic departing right now.
Continue approach and look for the traffic. Sierra Papa Echo 065.
Okay,
Center Diamond 2464, Norfolk, holding short, runway 27, Granada.
Lufthansa 6 Victor, question 6 Victor identified, 370, question 360, continuous flight. November 246 for uniform at Granada, wind is 340 at 9, runway 27, clear for takeoff. Call reaching November at Granada.
Okay, cleared for takeoff, runway 27, and sorry, call reaching November. I'm not sure I understand that nomenclature.
Yeah, it's the waypoint at the north part of, if you're going to visual approach, visual jury, there is a waypoint at the north part, just call me reaching that point.
Okay, November, okay, 246 for
Sierra Papa Echo 065, runway 31, clear to land, wind 300 degrees, 12 knots, runway 22.
Clear to land runway 31, Sierra Papa Echo 065.
FedEx 9 por la izquierda, vire en rumbo 030, con 020 y autorizado a labor para la pista 31.
Por la izquierda 020, autorizados BOR 31, FedEx 9.
Lufthansa 6 Victor, please climb for level 370.
Roger, climb 370 for Lufthansa 6.
Iberia 8 November Foxtrot Zulu en Asturias, en Madrid, autorizado a la Zamora 4 Charlie. Espere el ILS Zulu de la pista 3.
Wait, JR, it was you? Okay.
En Madrid, autorizados a la llegada Zamora 4 Charlie.
So, JR, if you go to the website, LRM, go to the support forum. So here, go to the regular website, LRM client, go to support forum. It's going to open up a new tab. Go to
Jetfly 178, leave my space, Unicorn
how to enable in-sim landing and takeoff messages. Click this. It's going to show you a picture. Software tips. You have to have software tips turned on. That's how you do that. Must set this option to on. You actually won't get the software tips, but what you will get is you will get the thing popping up in your sim. So go to options, assistance options, software tips on. So you got to turn your notifications to custom and then off, and on. That's it. Very simple. Hope that helps.
Skyways 523.
Sorry about the late reply. Captain Ray, good to see you, man. I'm just eating my lunch real quickly. Give me 2 seconds, guys.
Taxi to runway 27 via Alpha, call reaching.
Taxi to runway 27 via Alpha and Romeo. Skyways 523.
Alpha, and just let me know when you are reaching the holding point, sir.
Will do, sir. Skyways 523.
Madrid Control, good evening. Golf Bravo Bravo November Romeo, we're a Mooney Bravo on the General Aviation apron. We don't have any information on board and requesting IFI departure clearance to Seville, please.
Golf Bravo Bravo November Romeo, copy that. You're clear to destination Seville. The SID will be Seville to Mike, runway 31. On the squawk for you today will be 4415. Initial climb, flight level 990.
Yep, okay, clear to Seville via the Seville 2 Mike departure, runway 31, squawking 4415. Can we make the final climb flight level 80, please, Golf November Romeo?
Yeah, well, that is your maximum flight level today. Yeah, climb flight level 80, it's the initial climb today.
Perfect, thank you very much. We'll call when ready for taxi, Golf Bravo November Romeo.
Perfect, sir. The startup is already approved. Coordinates in Seville, correction, coordinates in Malaga, 1007.
And the QNH is 1007, Golf November Romeo, thank you.
Richard Center, Diamond 246 for uniform across the Granada DME at 5,500.
Copy that, standby. Copy. You are doing a okay. Yeah. Continue. You are doing a visual, right? You're doing visual flight today.
VFR.
Okay, that's perfect. So continue on navigation and just listen this frequency.
I already had my lake water 12 back.
We'll continue VFR altitude monitor frequency for traffic 2464 uniform.
Vacated runway 310 Papa Echo 065.
Papa Echo 065, welcome. Taxi to stand 54 via Golf 10 and Lima. Stand by, break, Sierra Papa Echo 065, did you copy that one?
Say again, please, taxiways. Sierra Papa Echo.
Sardoc 70 Victor, pushback and startup is approved. Coordinates in Malaga 1007.
Start route 1007,
Campo a la vista, FedEx9.
FedEx9, Málaga, viento 30012, pista, rachas de 22, pista 31, autorizado toma y despegue.
Autorizados toma y despegue, pista 31, FedEx9, gracias.
FedEx9, posterior toma y despegue, frustrada según publicada, por favor.
Frustrada según publicada, posterior toma y despegue, FedEx9.
Eco India Kilo, flight direct to Moral.
Moral direct now, November in Kilo.
Foxtrot Sierra Tango 001, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80 and we will request the current airdraft.
Sorry, what did you say?
A request from current proceed to airdraft for the LS runway 31.
Foxtrot Sierra Tango 001, you can proceed right now to airdraft if you wish.
We will proceed by a current flight plan route.
Okay, though.
Thank you.
Berlin 3 Golf Hotel, you are leaving my space, Unicorn 1228, bye. Iberia 89 Foxtrot Zulu, vuele directo a Ávila.
Volamos directo a Ávila, Iberia 89 Foxtrot Zulu, muchas gracias.
Vueling 194, leave my space, Unicorn 1228, bye. Vueling 194.
Vueling 194 with you.
1228, bye.
1228, bye bye.
shutting down at stand 5-4. Thank you for your control.
How's my Spanish? Terrible.
Bye.
Unicom Vueling 3 Golf Hotel. Thank you for the wonderful E2C. We'll see you soon. Yep. We got that. Sweet. All right, we're on Unicom, which means that we are probably over Portuguese airspace. Yeah, there's the border right there. So we're about to enter Portuguese airspace. We've got ground online in Lisbon, so we'll tune to his frequency, 12175. 12175, good. All right, cool. We've done a really good job chasing that sunset. Is CTP in Microsoft Flight Simulator? If in Microsoft Flight Simulator, be careful with the performance degradation. Yeah, I agree with you, Dave. So far, I really haven't had any issues with that. Fingers crossed that we're not going to have any issues, but it is what it is, man. You know, we did the last cross the pond in Microsoft. We did the last cross the pond in X-Plane, so I'm just trying to be, you know, a little bit quote unquote fair, if you will. You know, just trying to offer both simulators. So there's a lot of aircraft landing in LPPT right now. Nice. Gotta go bomb a math test. Jaden, take care, man. Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Hopefully you left us with a like. Guys, that's right. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Let's get this video up to as many likes as we can. Hopefully we can reach our goal of at least 350 likes. That would be very much appreciated. I hope everybody is enjoying today's stream. Back in Microsoft Flight Simulator after spending 2 or so weeks. I think we're 2 or 3 weeks in X-Plane, so. You did ED DF to JFK 2 hours before arriving. The performance went so slow, I had to end the flight. Damn, that sucks, man. Hope that doesn't happen. Do you use any checklists before landing, takeoff, for all the stuff you do just in your head? It's all in my head for the most part, Aviator Mao. There are certain airplanes that I do use checklists for. There's, you know, there's different airplanes that I fly that sometimes require me to use a checklist. So, yeah, let's get 320 likes. Actually, that's a great idea. 320 likes for the A320 that we're flying today, friends. I really like that idea. Good job, Flightboy. Yes, sir. I'm curious to see how VNAV works. Yeah, I mean, I used it last night. It seemed to work pretty well. We shall see how she goes. We shall see. I checked out the new checklist in the EFB. I have not, Austin. No. I have not. It's down here, right? Damn, it's like all interactive like that too. That is pretty impressive. For start, parking brake, takeoff speeds, windows, beacon. That's pretty cool, man. Anti-ice is required. ECAM status checked. Pitch trim, rudder trim. Can you like write? Wait, you can actually write? You can be like point... Wait. No, okay, you can't write on it. I was like, that kind of would have been cool, but... Okay, maybe you can. Mark checklist is complete. Proceed to next checklist. Damn. That's wild. Flap control, flap setting. Do you have to put like a number? Huh. That's crazy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Have you tried the LPPR scenery by Area 77 for X-Plane 11? It's very realistic. LPPR, where is that, Pedro? Is that Porto? The only aircraft I have a checklist for is a Q4XB. Yeah, pretty much me as well. Yeah. Yeah. I was using the MD-11 the first couple days that I was learning how to fly it, but I pretty much got that down pat now. Yeah. Are you running a dedicated streaming PC? Your FPS is always pretty buttery. XP72 is a 3070 and his stream is not so smooth at times. So here's the thing with XP72, and I've tried speaking to him about it, and the thing with XP is I feel like XP is trying to do too many things with his 3070. He got his 3070 and he like immediately maxed out his simulator. He put everything to high, everything to ultra. He's also running his simulator on a 4K TV. have to remember that there is a huge difference in performance when you go from 1920p, like 1920 1080, and up to 4K. There is a major difference in performance. I would say if he wasn't streaming 4K on a 3070 would probably be okay. That would probably give you 35 to 40 FPS. But it's the fact that he is streaming as well, and I think that's putting a lot of stress on his PC. And not only that, it's putting a lot of stress on his OBS. That's pretty much the only reason why I haven't moved up to 4K is because I'm a streamer. It's just one of those things where I feel, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion. In my opinion, I would rather give a smooth viewing experience at 40, 50, 60 frames and have it be in 1920 by 1080 as opposed to stutters and issues with OBS and whatnot just because I want to run my simulator at 4K. Again, this is just a personal opinion. This is something that I've decided. I don't feel like the graphics cards right now in their current state are good enough for 4K playing and streaming at the same time. It's just not doable. They're not there yet. Maybe the 4000 series, maybe the 5000 series, maybe that's when it'll become viable. I'm not really sure, but that's just my 2 cents on the matter. That's like, again, I don't have a lot of time to watch other streamers. I wish I had more time to like go and hang out in chats and stuff like that, but I really don't have time to like go and hang out in chats. I really wish I did, but that's just the unfortunate matters is I don't have a lot of time. But from what I have seen, I can almost immediately pinpoint the problems and what's going on. So yeah. What are your settings? Are you lagging after some time? I haven't been lagging. I haven't done a long haul in a while in Microsoft Flight Sim. I haven't noticed any lag issues though in the flights that I have been doing, especially like the recent updates seem to have fixed some issues. Why not get a streaming PC? I've thought about getting a streaming PC, Captain Clouds. I'm not very tech savvy. It really scares me to have to like put everything on a network and rely on like a network. I don't know, man. I'm just not really comfortable doing that. It's kind of the reason why I went with a 3080. I went with a 3080 because the new 3000 series chips, they have an encoding software that's built into it. The encoding software that's on the 3000 series graphic cards they're pretty good. They basically allow you to stream at not really any cost to your PC performance. So that's why I've always kind of done this. So took me forever to figure out 4K on OBS without YouTube turning my uploads into pixel rate of 40,000 is perfect. Yeah, I mean, but like 40,000 dude, a bit rate, like YouTube can't even take that on a stream, right? Like that's an insane bit rate, dude. I use 9,000 kilobits to upload. That's like my bit rate. But yeah. VNAV looks to be working. It is. We have started our descent. There is our green ball. Now you can see like it is a little bit janky sometimes. You'll see it like, you'll see it pop up and down. But honestly, this is better than nothing. The fact that the airplane is actually following a path and, we've got our speed profile here too on this side. This is all good. So yeah. You've got an NASA PC. What the hell isn't a streaming PC then? So Dave, a streaming PC, essentially what it is it takes all of the resources. So I'm not sure how many people are aware, but it's quite intensive. It used to be. It's not so much. Like I said, now it's getting a lot better with our graphics cards that we have coming out. It used to be extremely intensive on older PCs and older graphic cards. It used to be extremely extensive on the PC. So it used a lot of resources, like a lot of resources, and it would... A lot of the time you would notice a frame performance or you would notice a performance hit on your gaming PC if you were trying to stream. So, yeah. Use a 90K bitrate to upscale from... Yeah, but that's different, right? That's different. It is different. I wish I could, I wish I could throw my bitrate up to like through the moon bit rates. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't really like more than that, so... Currently getting 60 to 65 on my long haul. Trick that worked for me is turn off the AI traffic, close AIG while flying, and only open AIG near airports. There you go. That could work. I see what you're saying. It makes total sense. Didn't know he was running 4K. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's the big in my opinion, that's the big thing that, you know, and like I said, you know, people, and like, dude, I've totally been, you know, I've done this too, and I feel like people get a new, you know, they get a 3070, they get a 3080, and they think like, oh my God, I can just run my simulator at ultra. I have the best graphics card on the market. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work like that, right? It especially in simulators are so extensive. I just want you to think for 2 seconds. Think about how many, you know, as we're approaching, well, maybe not now because we're flying, but think about when we're flying into a city. Think about how many hundreds of thousands of buildings, roads, cars. We may even be into the millions. Think about how many things your computer has to render in, right? This is all done by your graphics card. You're doing all that, right? So, yeah, it's I think, like, for me personally, I just keep my, you know, that's why I don't run my simulator. I tell you guys all the time, I'm like, don't turn your simulator to max, or don't put it to ultra. There's no need. You have to find that common ground between performance and what looks good. In my opinion, I think my simulator looks great. I love the way my simulator looks. I'm constantly getting compliments on Cap, your performance to how it looks. It looks amazing. It looks stunning. So I'm quite happy with how my simulator, but that took a lot of tweaking, right? I spent a lot of times in the menus, you know, putting sliders down, putting sliders up, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. So, yeah, I spent a lot of time kind of just formatting and figuring things out. And I think that's what, you know, that's the difference in my opinion. That, and I'm not running 4K. The 4K is a killer, man. You know, like I said, the performance goes right out the window when you're in 4K. 100%. 6800 XTs, I'm in custom, high for average 45. Yep, nothing wrong with that, man. Do you recommend any freeware checklist to use during some chart fox, sometimes VatMap on my phone? I just don't show, look, I mean, anywhere you can find them, Aviator Mao, yeah, anywhere you can find them. We've come a long way since, yeah, for sure, John. Watched the farming sim and downloaded it to my phone, and now have straw in my mouth and a cowboy hat. Hey, nice. With the 2070, I'm running a good options between medium and high, and it looks fantastic. Yep, absolutely. Does YouTube have 4K live streams now or something? I don't think they have 4K live streams. I think they've got 1440 live streams, but that's not even what's going on. Yeah, I feel like I almost need to sit down with XP and just give him a little bit of I feel like he's been guided, because like he's running this like crazy weird resolution within the simulator because of his 4K monitor, and it makes these black bars on the stream, and I've seen like I feel like I may need to sit down and give him a little tutorial, not even a tutorial, just a little rundown, make his simulator setup just run a little bit better, you know? Because he does have a really good PC. He's got a 10700K. He's got, you know, yeah, the biggest, I agree, Jeff, 100%. The biggest fault, in my opinion, and that's the exact same reason I haven't done it, is the 4K monitor that he's running on. It's 100%. If I were him, I would invest in like a really nice 1920 by 1080, really nice, you know, 32-inch curved monitor like I have. I find my monitor is actually perfect size for how far I am or how close I am to it. I really think that a 32-inch curved, you don't have to do curved. You don't, I know that some people aren't a fan of curved monitors, but yeah, I absolutely love the curved monitor. I think it adds such a cool effect on it. I really do enjoy it. Altimeter is 1030. Let's plug in some weather here. 320 at 10 knots. So performance, it's yelling at me, 320 at 10 knots. Be a nice little crosswind landing today. Transition altitude's 4,500 feet. I know that from just checking the charts out earlier. Temperature is, what's the temperature? It is 14 degrees and the QNH is 1013. 14 degrees and 1013. Good, plug that in there. Minimums, I'm going to go with our radio minimums. Radio minimums is going to be, we're going to be on the Cat 1, so we'll go 200. 200 feet for our radio altimeter. Good, cool. We're descending on track. Everything's looking good. We've got a couple restrictions up here, but that's fine. The aircraft should manage this quite well. Descending well, 18,000 feet. 1440p is the best. 1440p is also quite intensive on the GPU. And if you're streaming, you have to remember, man, if you're streaming, no matter what, you're losing some type of resources, right? Whether you're streaming to a second PC, whether you're doing whatever, you're losing some type of resource. There's something going on. So yeah, a 3080 in 4K is better in 4K somehow. AMD equivalent has better 1440 perf. There you go. So it's not too pixelated when looking at it from close. No, not at all, man. Not at all. No worries, John. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. Check out Mentor started up a 737-800 from old YouTube. There you go. How do you select the aircraft will perform a Cat 1 or a Cat 2 landing? So Dave, it's you don't really select how the aircraft will. It's just whatever the aircraft is set up for. So an A320 is set up. You can do a Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3. You can do an auto land in this airplane. It'll do an auto land perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm running an i7-8700 and a GTX 1070 on medium to high settings, 1440p, and it's a stable 30 FPS. There you go. Sweet. It's all about configuring it, right? Flight simulation experience. That's literally all it's about. We're going to be late. Can't land in 3 minutes. Definitely not 3 minutes. We'll be close, though. That clock, though, remember, it's going to start to dial itself back. All right, so we've got a speed restriction, I believe, coming up here. I was just checking the chart. I just saw it as we switched over. So we've got 220 knots above 4,000 feet. So I'm going to put out some ground spoilers here. It's going to slow us down to 220 knots. We do have an aircraft behind us. I hope he also follows said restriction. How do you know if the aircraft is doing sorry, I got that one. What's the difference between DA and minimum? So decision altitude, that's off your barometric pressure. So DA, that would be your baro pressure. So with your baro, what is that? So you'd put that in the baro.
140 runway 03 is vacated.
You're in a decision dilemma. I've been thinking about building an actual cockpit with all the panels and everything, but now I'm thinking if I do, I'll be only able to fly just that aircraft. Yeah, dude, I mean, you've pretty much nailed exactly why I will never do that, man. As much as I love the idea, Flyboy, of having like a home-built cockpit in my house and stuff, there's no way I would only fly a 737 for the rest of my days. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not interested in doing that, right? I 100% agree. Transition is 4,000 on your feet. Oh, man, I might have read it wrong. No, you're correct. 4,000. You're right. Thank you. I will fix that. 4,000. There we go. All right, speed's good. You can see our slope running away from us, so we're going to go ahead and leave the ground spoilers out. We're holding 220 knots, so we're looking good. If you happen to see the generic autopilot panel I made for XP72, he's liking it so far. Was that you, Jeff? I thought he ordered that. I thought it was like from John Fly or something. Wasn't he like on like, when John Fly was on the podcast, him and Blue's podcast, didn't John have something similar on his desk that XP said he wanted to order? That's what I thought it was. I assumed that's what it was. Are you interested in doing a Concorde stream? No, not really interested, Flite. Sorry, man. DA reference and MSL DH height off the ground. There you go. Imagine your electricity built with a full home cockpit. Maybe. I mean, if you were running it 24/7, for sure, I could see that. So, developer fly-by-wire or the experimental? I believe this is the experimental. Whatever one is all the way to the right. So maybe I'll just build like 5 different cockpits because I'm just made of money, right, dude? Man, imagine, bro. Because that's the thing, right? Like, if I wanted to do it, maybe, but he bought mine. I can DM you the details in Discord. Yeah, please do, Jeff. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That would be cool, dude. All right, we're looking good on ground speed. We can pop those ground spoilers back in. Sorry, we're looking good on altitude and ground speed. Everything's looking good here. I'm going to pause the music after this song. We'll get fully invested in our flight. What gate did they park at? They parked at... What gate did they park at? 114. Looking for gate 114. That's where this aircraft parked. Song's almost done. Coming up on 10,000 feet. Go ahead and get the landing lights on. Cool. Super cloudy coming in here. Love it. Looking real good. We were heads down here for a while trying to get everything programmed in. Do you guys want to continue flying real time? Do you guys want to do a... it'll probably be a nighttime arrival when we get back into Barcelona, but if you guys are interested in doing that, we can do that. No problemo. All right, what's going on here with the charts? Let's take a look. Do we have another restriction at 200 knots, is it? 220. No, we got 200 coming up. So let's go flaps 1. That's going to help. Any chance of trying out the new Concorde? Literally, somebody just asked. No, not for me, man. Not for me. I'm sure there's going to be a plethora of content creators that are going to be flying it, man. Just not for me, dude. Has the FPS issue been fixed? For me, it has been. We've been staying at the high 50s the entire flight. It has not moved. We've been airborne for, I think, close to about an hour and 20 minutes. An hour and 23 minutes, and my FPS has remained the same. It has not moved. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. I'm going to throw out a little bit of speed brake here. We're just going to let the aircraft descend back on profile. We're looking real good, coming in at 8,500 feet. Speed's good. Everything's good there. Excited for CTP. I was able to join a crew in a shared cockpit. Very cool, man. That'll be awesome. Very cool. God, this game is gorgeous. It's bananas, man. It truly is absolutely beautiful. I have no idea how to find out if I'm using Cat 1, Cat 2, or Cat 3 on my A321. So like I said, it depends what airplane you're running. If you're flying like an FS Labs or an Aerosoft or something like that, I'm assuming that it has an auto land. So an Airbus by design is going to have an auto land. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Auto brake low, ground spoilers are armed. That's all looking good. Sweet. Love flying around Spain, Portugal. The scenery is amazing. It is, especially with the updates now, man. Holy, dude. It is absolutely bananas. Can you guys also not forget to spam recorder? Captain, record. I always forget that we have to record our landings in Microsoft Flight Sim. So please, when we're on final, if you guys can just spam at me. Captain. You can already see glide slopes alive, localizer. We're 18 miles out. So we're looking real good. We can actually probably arm our approach. Looks like we've got glide slope. Looks like we've got localizer. So there we go. I'm going to check the charts to see if we've got any speed restrictions. It's just 200 and then 180. So I can plug in 180 now. We'll get 180 in. There we go. We'll come down here. We'll go to approach phase. We'll activate approach phase. So that's taken care of and done. Good. We are 16 miles out. I mean, listen, the aircraft flew that perfectly. Perfectly. That whole descent process was perfect. So kudos to Fly-by-Wire, man, for doing that. Is that just lightning right there? What the hell was that? Did you use the new handcrafted airports with World Update 8 total payware quality? Which ones came with it? I'm not even sure what came with it, to be honest with you. Nice. VNAV chat. Solved my sim issues. I upgraded to 32 gigs. Runs beautiful. If you're getting crashes, try testing your memory and adding more. Interesting. There you go. Hey Cap, somehow it's showing me a member for 13 months, but it's 23 months instead. Any ideas? I have no clue, Benny. There's been some issues going on in the back end of YouTube lately. Not quite sure why, but there's been some weird ass things going on, man. Yeah, it's got everybody's dates out of order. But yeah. If I need to see the charts for my Toliss A32NX radio on landings, I just don't know if I'm using Cat 1 or Cat 2. Well, that's up to you. That's up to the weather, and that's up to you, Aviator Mao. It's nothing your airplane will tell you. That's as a pilot, you make that decision. I can tell you for the most part, it's just going to be a Cat 1 landing, a normal, it's very, very, very random that you're going to get, you're going to need more than a Cat 1 landing, but yeah. Do I play DCS? I don't. No, sorry. My comments about Western, the resistance had to lay bonfires to show the final approach and landed in field. Damn, that's crazy, John. That's really cool, actually. All right, we're through 4,000 feet. So we'll go with barrel pressure, and it's 1013. Barrel, good, we got that. Glide slope is there. We're looking real good. We're sitting just under 10 miles now. So landing lights are on. We'll get our wing lights on. We can drop our gear at about 9 miles. Gear in Go 170 on the speed. We'll keep that till 5 miles. Let's drop the gear now at 9 miles out. And I believe we had some ATC online. We do have ground online on 12175, so we'll make sure to contact him. Just got here. You may have addressed this prior, but I can't wait to see you fly the Concorde when it arrives. Steve, probably not going to fly it, man. The airplane's out. I could be flying it right now if we really wanted to, but the aircraft's just not for me, man. For whatever reason, I'm just not the biggest fan of the Concorde. I don't know why. It's just something that I've never really gotten, never really been excited about it, if you will. So, yeah. He got Jeff to be IFR on VATSIM. About to get my private pilot license. Want to practice on VATSIM? Yeah, absolutely you can, Carter. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%, dude. Absolutely. All right, 6 mile final. Let's get fully configured here, friends. Let's go flaps 3. And you can see us coming in here beautifully. Replay, yes, thank you. No, not you. Replay, record. All right, we're recording. Thank you for the heads up. 160 knots for flaps full. And nose light on. Runway turnoffs. Looking good. Look at this approach. This is why I love flying into Lisbon, man. This is absolutely gorgeous. Lisbon traffic, Vueling 3 Golf Hotel 5 mile final, runway 3 Lisbon. Net Airlines investing in a new supersonic jet. They said they were, but who really knows? Ground spoilers, I thought we armed you already. Maybe not. We'll call our cabin. It's windy out there. My goodness. All right, friends, enjoy the arrival. Catch you down on the ground. Got some pretty gnarly winds going on. Should be fun. Enjoy, guys. All right, landing checklist, gear down, 3 green, flaps full, spoilers armed, auto brake set, cabin crew's advised, you guys are advised. FPS is looking great. We're hovering at like 47, 48. Got the beautiful city down here in front of us. Don't worry, we'll do lots of wing views so we can watch this arrival back. 1,000. 1,000 feet, looking good. It is bumpy right now, man. Holy. Lisbon traffic, Vueling 3 Golf Hotel through 2 mile final, runway 03 Lisbon.
Lisbon traffic, Vueling 194, 11 miles final, runway 03.
So make sure we get off for the company behind us.
500.
Checked. Gonna have to definitely put in some rudder action here. God, I love this approach, man. Just so beautiful.
$100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
100.
Is your photogrammetry
50,
off?
40,
Lisbon has
30,
photogrammetry scenery.
20. Retard. 5.
Reversers, kick the nose, down gently. Reversers stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Lisbon. Somebody came in with that donation. It should be on. I think. Should be on. Not sure, but we'll vacate. And Lisbon traffic. Vueling 3 Golf Hotels vacated 03. Lisbon. Alright, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lisbon. Stop our clock here. 1 hour and 32 minutes. Beautiful. We'll contact ground. It's off for sure. It should be on, so maybe I don't have it updated properly. We'll take a look at that here in a sec. We'll see. Ground hello, Vueling 3 Golf Hotel is vacated. Runway 03 on Hotel 4. Ground hello, Vueling 3 Golf Hotel is vacated. Hotel 4.
Vueling 3 Golf Hotel, Lisbon ground hello. Very good afternoon. Confirm any stand number request.
Stand 114, please, for Vueling 3 Golf Hotel.
Vueling 3 Golf Hotel, Roger, taxi via Uniform 4, Alpha 4, stand 144.
Uniform 4, Alpha 4, stand 114 114 for Vueling 3 Golf Hotel. Thank you. All right, cool, sweet. Let's clean up. Spoilers, flaps. So you're saying the photogrammetry is not on? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, why isn't that left engine not at idle? That was weird, thank you. I was wondering why we were getting pushed to the right. So you guys are saying the photogrammetry is not, or I didn't download it properly. That may be the issue. But okay, I'll have to take a look at that. I saw because the bridge 25th of April buildings are kind of different. Okay. Where do I have to do it via the content manager, content whatever thing? I thought I got everything. Obviously I've missed something, but spool the APU. I thought I did, Alexi. I thought I downloaded everything, but you have to download the world update from the store. Oh. Wait. Content manager after the main sim update. I did see it there, but no, the world update is free. Oh, that's right. I have to go to the store. That's so stupid. Why do they do that? Oh, man, I apologize, guys. I'm sorry about that. I did the update, I did the content manager, I did the world updates and that, but now it's refreshing my memory that you have to go to the store and like purchase it or add it. So stupid. Why would they do that? That's such a terrible way of doing it. Anyways, okay, you guys are refreshing my memory. 100% correct. Okay, I'll do it after this, and then we'll obviously see how good it looks afterwards. So, that's so silly, man. I remember now. You guys are refreshing my mind. I'm gonna stop the recording. We've got our flight. We've got that recorded anyway. So, but it was a pretty approach. Regardless, no need to apologize. There we go. All right, Microsoft. Yeah, exactly. Actually, you only get POI from the content manager. Okay, had to do it. That's why it looked funny. Got you. All right. Weird, man. Very, very, very weird. All right, we're going all the way down here to 114.
Say again, for the 114.
They do it to save memory. Okay, well that kind of makes a little bit more sense, to be honest with you. So, never did that. I just went to the content manager and downloaded it. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did. Apparently, but apparently not. Doesn't matter. The scenery still looks good enough. You didn't realize it too. Yeah, I had no clue, man. Scenery looks great in my opinion. Yeah. APU's on. We're looking good.
Stand 115.
Nice Star Alliance over here. Real nice.
Ground, very good evening. This is Alpine 75 X-Ray uniform parked at stand 208. Requesting IFR clearance to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. So you guys want to keep it real time? So we're going to get a nice, probably a nice sunset. I thought I turned strobes off. What? We're going to get a nice sunset departure probably out of here. Should be real nice. Is Cat 3 Autoland? I think so, yes. All right, here's our stand 114. This is where the real aircraft parked. Get our nose lights off.
Portugal 1687, ready for taxi.
I have all four of the handcrafted airports and the points of interest are, or is that how you did it, or am I wrong? No, I just did the content manager, which had like the updates in it. I forgot that you have to add it.
Please say again for Portugal 1687.
Portugal 1687, taxi via Echo and Mike. Give way to the traffic crossing from.
Well, from Belgium. Jetlag, sorry, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Echo Mike, give way to traffic crossing from right to left at Portugal 1687.
Air Portugal. All right, we're going to call it quits right about there, my friends. Cool, sweet. We made it. Absolutely awesome. Very cool. Let's go ahead and disconnect from you. Wonderful. I'm not going to turn off the aircraft. We're not going to do anything like that. But there we are at the stand, at the gate. How's our park job today? Not bad for no guidance system. Let's see how we are, Cap. Oh, baby. We're right on that line. Little bit off the line there, but not bad. Considering no guidance system, not bad. Not too bad. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and turn our sounds down so we don't go deaf. Yes. We all like not being deaf. Thank you. Let's do that. Turn this down. Thank you. Be there. 30 degree. Good. And then we will replay. And there we have it. We can watch some wing views of the gear coming down. We can actually pause replay. We can actually bring it forward just a little bit. We don't need to go that far back. There we go. Oh, that's right. Now I can put flaps all the way down. I have to put out the flaps again. Have you noticed a strange A320 mark on the ground? I haven't. No. Sounds good. Simple takeoffs. Yeah, it's real warm here too, man. It's warming up like crazy. It was 4 degrees earlier when I took Daisy, and it is now 6 degrees with light drizzle. But it's going up to 17 later, which is just crazy. I charge my phone. Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. Back to this thing. So the only thing that I don't like about this replay is you have to pause it and rewind it. You can't like go outside. You can't change any of the the crazy views like that. It's really weird. It's really weird like that for some reason. I don't know why this always pops up too. The tips. He means the angle is way too wide. You wouldn't see that. Oh, of course. Yeah. The angle is absolutely too wide. 100%. For sure. The angle is for sure way too wide. Is this the built-in replay? No. This isn't. This is the what's called Flite Recorder. It's free on flightsim.to. That was a good landing. I'm happy with that one for sure. Very happy with that one, my friends. Let's pause the replay. I'm going to rewind it back. You guys can watch it all the way from here. I'm going to get set up for the second flight. So what you guys are saying is when I go to I have to go to the store, correct? I've got to go to the store and download that. Is that what you guys are saying? Resume replay. So I've got to go to the store and I've got to actually do the update, and that should give me the photogrammetry and all that stuff, right? So looks like you have 2 copies of the airport overlapping. I saw 2 windsocks right next to each other. No, I've only got the one, I think, so that's weird. Shouldn't be more than that, that's for sure. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Yes, marketplace and search for Spain if you don't see it. Okay, cool. I definitely will do that. That's weird though, because I definitely don't think I have two things in there, but who knows? Maybe I do. Anyways, I will be right back. Hope you guys enjoy this arrival, and I will see you guys for the flight back to Barcelona. Will be awesome. Enjoy, guys.
1000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
How come when I'm... Okay, never mind. It was saying it wasn't available. Never mind. Be right back.